Good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, when it comes to journaling topics, how am I going to take care of journaling topics? I am not going to be reading the question that the person asked me. I'm just going to share the answer to the question as I have been doing lately. Just share the answer, and from that, um, if you can't figure out the question that the person asked me, then maybe it's not the question for you to ask to begin with. Okay? So I'm just going to give the answer to the question. If you want to know the question, well, see ya. It'll take a long time for you to figure out what the question is. And we're going to be reading from this book. Now you know. Even though I told you like way back in 2021 that this is also Tom Ford, you're telling me that you know now, and I'm already done an entire section. Just saying. Anyways, let's answer the question that was asked. Cherie Stewart's armor, the armor of God, as Katerina Alexandria, which is Katy Perry, to the song Roar. 5 a.m. morning prayer is the helmet of salvation. By the way, did you know that your helmet is your hair on your head, which gives you your strength? 7 a.m. daily planning, a pen. For me, is the sword of the Spirit. So, someone else's 7 a.m., a sword of the Spirit, could be a sewing machine. Someone else's 7 a.m. could be a glue gun. Someone else's sword of the Spirit at 7 a.m. is maybe a needle press. That was a suggested thought, by the way. That's a sword of the spirit, which is why I say, what is your 3:30 p.m. that gives you the answer to your sword of the spirit, which is your 7 a.m. My 3:30 p.m. equals music, which means my sword of the spirit to get to that music at 3:30 p.m. is a pen at 7 a.m. That's my sword of the spirit. 9 a.m. morning walk, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly. Right now, it is weekly. Due to safety procedures, right now, my sword of the spirit, 9 a.m., is weekly. And the that is the topic of my backpack, of which you've all seen, and my house ski. The house ski for me and my backpack is the shield of faith. Shield of faith. That's 9 a.m. There's two 9 a.m. Shields of faith, by the way. So 9 a.m. walk dress complete with clothing. Sneakers is the shoes of peace. Also, the shoes of peace, or sword of the spirit, no, shield of faith, sorry, shield of faith is in the winter time, you need a winter jacket. So that is the armor of God, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., 9 a.m. concluded twice. So that is the sword of the spirit. And in adjacent to answer the second person's question, because it's a back-to-back bifold. By the way, let me cover up this portion because that's another person's question being answered that I don't want to be seen by the public that is going to watch this today. This is Psalms 27, verse 1. YouTube video connect Saudi Arabia. Note, not the David who brings the Ark of the Covenant to Israel. Completely different David. That's the discussion we were having. The lie being told in this video as Rihanna Fenty bought her mom a $32 million mansion. YouTube handle luxury goals male vocals, i.e., the question that is asked from this video is, do you hear voices in your head when it comes to counseling bits? Counseling bits, betterhelp.com or understood.org. Do you hear voices in your head? You have a mental problem telling people that your name is Rihanna in business with Fenty makeup. They call Fenty Beauty the Ark in Saudi Arabia, which means if you think you're gonna come into my house calling this the Ark, no ma'am. This Ark stays empty. And this ark only has the people referred in it as the ark. And by the way, this box represents the flat part of the ark. I've already discarded one, but this box right here, when you build a ship, it is supposed to be built flat and not on a triangle angular like this binder. This is incorrect. The ship will flip when you do this. The ship will flip, okay? But if you do this and you build the ship four squared straight, you're safe. You will get through. You will get through. You won't even get 15 minutes in before the ship flips with this. Okay? So that is to answer those two persons' question and to say that I could possibly not be Rihanna in business. It comes from this right here, Times Prada, under the name Olivia Rose Beauty Essentials Makeup Brush and Powder Puff Set 7-piece. Rihanna, oh, what's my name? Rihanna, oh, what's my name? Not everybody knows how to work my body, knows how to make you want it. Boy, you stay upon it, yeah. You got that something that keeps me so off balance. Baby, you're a challenge. Let's explore your talents. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you. You're just my type. Rihanna, na na. I need a boy to take it over. Looking for a guy to put you under. Oh, his name is Michael B. Jordan. He already got that job. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. See y'all in the next one. Bye.